Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. For those who are new here, hello, my name is Dion, a photographer here in New York City. And I would love for you guys to check out my work and see what I do on my IG, which is linked below for your convenience. Also, linked below is my Patreon page where you guys can get additional content, reaction videos, reviews, stuff like that. And when you become a patron, you also help support the channel. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay, so for today's photo shoot review, we have basketball player Jalen Green for his campaign he did for Calvin Klein Fall 2025. Now, this is my first time reviewing. No, it's not my first time because I did Jungkook for Calvin Klein. Oh, okay. Well, I'm starting to do reviews of ad campaigns, and the most ad campaign is something from Calvin Klein, which, you know, oh my god, I also did the Calvin Klein. No, it was Gap actually. Now I'm thinking about it with Cat's Eye. Calvin Klein and Gap, they kind of in the same ballpark. But yeah, I'm starting to do more campaigns. So if there's any other campaigns from athletes, actors, whoever, let me know below. I'm very excited to get into that. And with all that being said, let's get into these photos. All right, so this is my kind of photography, especially when I first came to New York back in 2013, out on the city streets with that depth of field, my 35 millimeter 1.8. This is right up my alley. I love the composition. I love how he's in focus. Everything's out of focus, but you can really see where he's at. You can tell he's in New York City. You can tell it's a busy day based on everything going around. Um, I like the style. I do think that Calvin Klein does have really nice coats. I know they're known for like their underwears and the t-shirts, but they have really nice jackets. And these trench coats are so cool. And I love this layering. Jeans and zip up hoodie with the coat on top of it. Like that feels like really New York City. You know what I mean? You see walking around. Typically they have a dad hat on, a baseball hat on with that look, with the boots and everything, with the laptop bag. And I do think it's a very interesting choice to have them wear these wired headphones, because we have the wireless headphones now, but it makes it feel a little bit more classic when you walk around New York City with wired headphones. I like this image. Very good. Okay, seeing the skyline just scratches a special part in my brain. I just love how we can see that. And I love how it's not like so much skyline. Like they didn't shoot it so where you can see it all the way up. It's just right here. I'm assuming the photographer was a little lower to get this shot. And it makes it very cool. I mean, the whole point is the Calvin Klein underwear. So you got that on display. Basketball player, basketball. But like to make sure he is in New York City with this skyline. I like this. It doesn't seem like they use flash, but it also does at the same time. I'm very curious on how they shot this because the lighting is soft. It's not like there's a lot of shadows on his face, and a lot of the brightness is coming from behind him. So I'm assuming it's natural light. But regardless, I do like how they did this. I'm just curious on how they decide to do this. This one in that first shot, I want to see how they kind of came up with this kind of lighting, because not studio lighting. So I'm wondering. Now this right here, it's kind of haunting. It's kind of giving me the set of what's that movie Saw? Remember Saw one where they're in that bathroom in the movie, and they were just it kind of felt eerie and like gross and abandoned. I mean, this is clearly cleaner than that, but like kind of reminds me of that. Oh, creepy, creepy, creepy. Again, what is this lighting? It can't be ambient light. I mean, it could be. This color grading and lighting, it's kind of giving me um like a short film kind of vibe. I don't know how to explain it further than that, but like it feels very short film, maybe a documentary kind of vibe. Um, and I do appreciate the use of this location because typical Calvin Klein is in the studio, gray backdrop, white backdrop, blown out white backdrop. You know what I mean? Like it's the staple, especially for like obviously it isn't used for ecom, but like most of these celebrity indoor shoots do come with that setting as well. So I do appreciate them using this location. Now, this right here is everything. I love this lighting. I don't know if the light was this warm or if that light in the other one was that green. That's probably post production, maybe. Um, but I like the vibe of this. I don't know if it's supposed to give that, it's one of those like saunas where there's a large fire in there, so that's why it's this color. I'm not sure what the direction was, but I do love how this looks. From the lighting to the composition to this like the wood, the lines that go through, it just gives it so much dimension, y'all. I just love that so much. And like I do think it's interesting that you can't see the full Calvin Klein words on the underwear. You still see the Klein, so it's still there. And like at every angle, unless it's branded throughout the whole band of the underwear, you're not going to see it. So, I just think it's interesting they didn't showcase it from a different angle so you can see it. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm just very curious on why I guess that didn't matter. I mean, you're looking at a Calvin Klein, a Klein campaign, but it's very interesting. I'm very curious on their thought process on this. But regardless, this is an immaculate image. There's something so comforting, so classic about denim on denim. A denim jacket with the jeans to match. I think that is one of the most classic and understated combos, right? And it's real, real classic when you have that with a white t-shirt. Now, when I think of Calvin Klein, I do think of this beyond the underwear and the simple shirt, the denim they have, the Calvin Klein jeans, jean jacket. I just think he really is pulling this off. I see why he might be the choice for a brand ambassador. He just wears this so well. Again, with the skyline, I'm a little curious on the location and like logistics of this railing because I'm terrified that he's gonna fall off. It doesn't seem like the railing is that thick, so like, and it's not so small you can't sit on it, but like it's not that. I'd be worried, but I'm sure he's not like off the edge of the building. Even though there's some buildings that you could be off the edge based on how they are set up. There's no extra leverage there. There's no ledge behind it. So what's going on here? I'm very curious, but also nervous. Now he looks so cool in this image. Tell me not. Tell me not. With the shades, the chain, the layer, with the two-shirt layering, with the jacket, with the. This is my favorite look so far. I have to say, this is my favorite look. He looks so cool though. I'm assuming, okay, that rooftop has to be a basketball court. Because I'm seeing the basket right here. Also, I do love that we can see more of the skyline up the side. It's not just down here. It's this should be framed. Now, obviously, ad campaign, it should be blown up into the stores, into the billboard, whatever it's going to be, obviously, but it should be framed as well. I think if I was him, like my family members will have this photo framed up in the house. This image is really good. I really like it. I mean, it is simple, but like there's so much energy behind it I can't explain. It's just the combo of all the pieces, the accessory and the clothing, and where it's at. It just makes it feel so cool and so timeless. And like this is the picture I want people to use of me. The contact photo. This is gonna be my IG. What's it called? What's the picture at the top of your corner? That photo, whatever it's called. This picture is so good. Now I'd argue that this also would be one that should be framed and sent out to everybody because this is immaculate. I'm obsessed, and I mean obsessed with this composition. Him being this tiny off to the side. That's my jam. I love photos like that. I love a photograph where it's very scenic. Like this is the most scenic from the basketball goal, um, goal basket, the cityscape being so in focus, so high up, the peak of the sun behind. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The lighting. I just think this is a phenomenal photograph. This may be my favorite. I mean, we have to go through the other photos, obviously, but This could be my favorite image of the whole shoot. This is utterly amazing. And I want more photographers to shoot with this in mind, having our subject here and having so much of a scenic surrounding. I just love the way that looks so much, so much. I need to do it more often myself because I do shoot stuff like this. You have the subject here, I mean down here, and a lot of everything else behind them. You can see everything else. There's something about that I just, it's so good. Now, I will say this also might be contender for favorite photo. It just looks so powerful, so strong, so striking with the lighting, the underwear, the wooden bench, the tiles on the wall. I just see so much dimension with how it's broken up. Like the wall ends here, but then you see the other wall in the back, and then you see the ceilings. There's so many lines crisscrossing crisscrossing with the checkered tiles on the wall. Like this is just everything we need. Come on now, like this is everything we need. It's just doing. I, I can't explain. I can't explain it. It's just a strong, striking image. Perfect for an ad campaign. Perfect to showcase the underwear. Perfect to showcase the athlete. It's just doing all the right things. You know what? In the last image, I was like, "Oh, we don't see the Calvin Klein logo. It makes more sense for them to shoot it from an angle where we can see it," and they did, and it makes sense now. I will say I do like the other one better. This is completely fine. It is. I just think the composition of the other one really is giving me what I need. But this one does really showcase the dramatic lighting and it makes me curious on how they lit this. Because the lighting is so soft and so, like, I'm not seeing, I guess you are seeing shadows, but not like harsh shadows. So, like, I'm sure there's a softbox and a brim, like, really diffusing that light for real on this to make it look like this. And I just want to know. Photography is so interesting, y'all. Photography is so great. From the commercial stuff to the editorial stuff, it's just a wonderful wonderland. And I want to figure out all the things I can figure out about every little thing. I just love how they really did this. Okay, we're at the end, and my favorite photo is going to be this one, the basketball one. I just think this is beyond amazing. Beyond amazing. Now, there's a few others that I really do like from this campaign, but this one just really opens my third eye. Like, I'm just like, in total and utter awe of this image. This is the one. Okay, so let me know below which of these images is your favorite, and let me know why it's your favorite. Is it the, angle? Is it the composition? Is it the lighting? Is it the styling? Let me know below which one is your favorite. If there's any other Calvin Klein ad campaigns that I should check out, or any other photo shoots that this athlete has done that I should check out, let me know below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Also become a patron, and I will see you guys in the next video.